Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This message is titled "The Rise and the Fall of European Union," because they have decided to play ostrich game with the people of Biafra and that of Amazonia. There is a clip I want to play for us now. What happened in Brussels recently? There is a court ruling or a court case that has been situated against the people of, the government of Finland and also the government of Norway over Simon Ekpa and that of Cho Ayaba, who is the lead, the president or the leader of Amazonia. You know, these two guys have been unjustly kept under custody for no reason, simply because they have asked the people, the government of Cameroon and the government of Nigeria, respectively, to grant them what they have been looking for. Give us our own region. Let us manage ourselves. Well, the person you'll be hearing his voice after me now will be the voice of David Mansanga, who is the president of Pan-African Forum. This guy have traveled over 180 countries where he's advocating for the freedom of Biafra, freedom of Amazonia, and freedom of any country in Africa that wants freedom, because almost every country in Africa are being caged. You bring Hausa man, Yoruba man, and Fulani man and force them into one nation because of your own selfish interest, because of your own selfish gain. But let me not waste much of your time, please. This message is very long, so I would like us to listen very attentively, because it's going to be in two parts. Please, if you want the first part, continue with the second part, because you are going to learn a lot. You must go home with a lot of things. And as he is preaching or talking anything, please use your pen and your paper to jot it down. Please, I beg you, don't skip this message. If you don't have data, go and look for data to borrow. This message, you must watch it from the first part down to the second or the last part. I might decide to make it 3, but God forbid, I'll make it only 2, so that it will not be too boring for we to watch. But there's a lot to learn from this message. Please listen to David Mansanga as we proceed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please follow us on all our social media handles, and it shall be well with all of us. Oh yeah, let's go there.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, across the continent of Africa, in America, in Europe. Thank you very much, all of you listening to me this morning. It is this morning decide. Today, I want to take this opportunity to give the good breaking news. This morning or this afternoon in Brussels, on the interest of public interest, international public interest, I have filed an application, a petition, to the European Commission, Foreign Security Peace Committee, challenging 2 countries. 1, Finland, 2, Norway. I have challenged these 2 countries for their involvement in 2 countries in Africa. As regards Finland, Nigeria, Norway, Cameroon, and the Southern Cameroon. Namely, the Biafran situation and the Amazonian situation. I have today taken this step as a defender of the voiceless, millions and millions across the world, asylum seekers, refugees, those who don't know what to do, those who are persecuted, those who are harassed because they want to say something out about the inhuman treatment. No law, I have the apparatus, the tools to help Africa. I'm not born in Cameroon. I'm not born in Biafra. I'm not in Nigeria. Neither am I a Cameroonian. But I'm an African, a committed African, a voluntary worker, volunteer, who volunteers. I'm not a hired mercenary. But I look at loopholes of law on the international scene. Many of you who have seen me in courts, in the ICC, go to the website and see who I am, how I stood firm for certain people to be walking free in Africa. It's me. I did not charge money. I did not build a skyscraper. I stood firm. I stood firm for Zimbabwe, the flag I am wearing here. From 1998 to date, I'm a happy man when I see Zimbabwe flourishing, coming back, fighting back. And today I want to tell you, Biafra, the people of, not only Biafra suffering, the entire people of Nigeria are suffering. They need someone to say something. The entire Cameroon, Southern Cameroon, Amazonia is suffering. When you talk, the government plant information on you. When you speak out, these young men in Europe speak out. They want to speak out and tell the world there is a problem. These 2 countries, Finland, for example, have filed a very good petition that I am going to post it once the office accepts. It gives me this week. I have not kept quiet, and I'm not going to keep quiet. I'm sorry. I have not committed any crime. I'm simply a legal mind, a people's defender worldwide. I am here, and I'm not going to be intimidated by small ego of people wanting power. I'm not interested in power. I don't want any piece of power in Biafra, neither a piece of power in Amazonia. I just want you people to be free. And to be free, let's look for all the loopholes that we can block these countries from harassing our people, dealing commercially with these people. When did Finland get these contracts? I have placed that evidence before the committee this afternoon, the Security Committee of the European Commission. They will give me answers. It's an open document. It will be served to the Finnish and the Norwegian governments. Today, the cases of the two men, Ayaba and Simon Epa, and any other person tomorrow, it might be them. The other day could be you. Though there are some people here who have brains that are loose, stupid brains, malcontents. They don't know that it could be them. I have seen the type of evidence that was laid in this court. Some of the evidence which is being hidden away is not very good evidence. So whenever you are seated, you think you are right, please check your back. Because these people sit down and fictitiously work with a regime in Nigeria which has accepted that it has terrorists amongst themselves. That they work with incorporated terrorists in a security agency. How can such a security agency give you credible intelligence to hammer a person down? No way. When did Norway raise the flag? When did Finland raise the flag? Is it when they were going for commercial adventures? People listen to me. And then we have professors, some of them earning, they want to share a platform with photos. They can't fight for the younger men. Whom are we going to leave behind if they are going to jail everybody? Because some company wants it. One company wants gas. Another company wants oil. At least Trump comes openly and says, give me oil, I'll help you. But Finland comes, it's like a tick. It is taking away from us through methods that are very, very dangerous. Had I not gone to the European Court of Human Rights and raised the dust through those documents around there, these people had plans. Finland had a plan to execute the way they did to Nnamdi Kanu at night. This is what they had. I'm not on anybody's side. If they are guilty, that's the problem. Mine, I'm attacking the law. I'm attacking the European law. When did Finland know that there was a problem in Biafra? Because I started this in 2016. I was the only living soul. If any Biafran, Igbo person here listening to me says he never heard my voice on my own money, my own initiative, courage, that I was not talking about the human rights abuses in Biafra, let that person angel visit him tonight or her. And this is a very serious task from an editor like me. I have struggled for that. And I've kept. So when did Finland know? When did Alex, the president of Finland, know that there were human rights abuses? Red flag. European Union Security Committee wants to know. If you find a conflict, alert them. When did Finland alert the world that Nigeria, there was a problem? Put it there. It's not my problem. It's up to them to answer me. Because I have put them evidence which is confidential to them that after this, a contract was offered. They wanted to steal this man at night, go and fix him in the dungeon in Abuja. The visits, tickets, aircraft. When the minister of Nigeria flew in, what did they talk? Ojuku's wife flew in. What did they talk? Don't play with this guy. I have got everything on you. The times, the discussion, we've got him. Coming to Amazonia. For more than the same time, 10 years, I have been focused on this country, on the people, the English-speaking, the people of southern Cameroon, the killings by Paul Biya, the torture of the Chief Justice who died. He could not get medicine. He could not get medicine. Norwegian Red Cross. Did you hear this Chief Justice? Of the former Chief Justice died because he could not travel. Paul Biya could not allow him, but Paul Biya goes for treatment in Switzerland. He could not allow this former Chief Justice until the man died. We have another gentleman, blind, a former ambassador in US. He's blind. They took everything from him until America, and the people had to rescue him to go to America. You didn't see that? This generation, my elders dying in front of us. And some people don't want to. They want to talk. No, I've attacked this I am not a relative of Ayaba. I'm not a relative of Simon Epa. I am just an African, and I'm also a Pan-African from this country called Uganda, which likes Pan-Africanism. Therefore, I filed these cases on public interest. To public interest. Public interest. Don't bring me into your stupid small things. I don't want to know. And I'm going to take it here. Because I have many things that I have reached the apex. Why these two states can...
Okay, my people, we are going to end this one here. Please, follow up for the continuation. There is a lot to learn from this video. Please, follow up for the continuation. I repeat, follow up for the continuation.